Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got some really exciting news. As you guys may have seen, I uploaded the trailer, but Final Fantasy 15 has finally been confirmed for PC. Yes, this has been a long time coming. It released originally on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in November of 2016, and before that, we were waiting for the game for like 10 years, but now it's finally coming to PC sometime in early 2018, and it's very exciting. The trailer made the game just look absolutely outstanding. I mean, Final Fantasy 15 is already an amazing looking game, but on PC, I've been saying it well before the game was even released, this game is gonna look absolutely amazing, and it does have some technical limitations on PlayStation 4. At least on the original console where I played it on, I did notice frame rate drops and things like that. Still, the game, in my opinion, was really good, and running on the PS4, it looked absolutely insane, but I've always been saying that if it can look like that on PS4, just imagine when the shackles come off and this game makes its way over to PC, and we'll finally be seeing that in early 2018. Now, this is a game that really does have some NVIDIA GameWorks stuff, NVIDIA Flow, NVIDIA Hairworks, NVIDIA ShadowWorks, NVIDIA Turf Effects, NVIDIA VXAO, so hopefully this game runs up to par on AMD hardware as well. That remains to be seen, but it looks like they are going all out with the PC version of Final Fantasy 15. Like I was saying, if this game comes to PC, I fully expect Square Enix to put a lot of time into it and make it the best PC version possible, and I really think they're going for that. Square Enix has been bringing a lot of their Japanese titles over to PC. Some of them were really good, others not so much. The Final Fantasy 13 games had a lot of issues, and at the point that FF15 was coming to PC, a lot of people are upset that, you know, it's a year and a half, but I understand where Square Enix was coming from. If you followed Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy Versus 13's development, they needed that game to come out as soon as possible. We waited forever for it, and yeah, if they really wanted to get a PC version right, it just had to come later. But we'll finally be getting it. It is going to support 60 frames per second, of course, as well as 4K resolution, but if you want to run it at high frame rates, high settings, high resolution, you are going to need one hell of a PC. The recommended requirements for the game have been revealed, and they are absolutely crazy. An Intel Core i7 3.4 GHz or a Ryzen 7 1700, and GPU-wise, you're looking at a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. Oh my god, that is crazy. And then recommended RAM requirement, 16 gigabytes of RAM. And then the one thing a lot of people are talking about is the storage requirement. A whopping 170 gigabytes is what's being listed at. Now, what's usually listed is usually a bit higher, but still, even if it's like 150 gigabytes, that is just absolutely crazy. That might be the biggest game ever. Maybe outside of things like MMOs and games that have a lot of download content, but as far as the games I've played, I've never in my life downloaded a game that's as big as Final Fantasy 15. I think the biggest before this was like Gears of War 4, and that was at, I believe, 100 gigabytes, maybe 120. I don't remember the exact number, but it was not 170. 170 gigabytes is just absolutely crazy. For most people, installing this game on an SSD is completely out of the question. Somebody like me, I have a 480 gigabyte SSD, and most people that I talk to seem to have either a 120 gigabyte SSD or a 250 gigabyte SSD. If you have a 120 gigabyte SSD, well, that's just gonzo. 250 gigabyte SSD, that's probably not going to work either. I could, if I wanted to, install this game on my SSD, but 170 gigabytes, I really can't afford to do that. That's just absolutely insane. Now, I know that Final Fantasy 15 is this gigantic game, and they're doing a lot with the PC version, so I can kind of understand, but at the same time, it's 170 gigabytes. Just let that sink in for a second. That is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, I was waiting for the longest time for this game to come to PC. I already beat the game on PS4. I did a lot of the content, but I will definitely be buying it again on PC. I'll definitely be making videos of it, and I will be checking it out in early 2018. We'll see how the game performs. It looks like they're optimizing it, but it's probably just going to be a very hard game to run if you're going to max it out. I mean, it has NVIDIA Hairworks. We know what that did with The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3, if you turn Hairworks off, the game is so much easier to run, but then when you turn Hairworks on, you're literally losing like 30 frames per second. It's crazy things like that. And then you've got all this other stuff. If you want to max this game out, you want to run NVIDIA Hairworks, and God forbid you want to play the game at 4K too, I don't even know if a 1080 Ti is going to be enough for all of that, to be completely honest, but we shall see. Game is coming early 2018. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm very excited for this. I know a lot of other people are, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have a request for a future video, you can put that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.